And it's San Antonio to start out. So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Curry. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's James. And it's Wembanyama in at the small forward.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Curry passes to James. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's San Antonio now. Outside, SGA. Fires the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Curry looking around, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
LeBron outside. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you gotta push him out of the paint.
Here is Durant following the bucket by the Celtics. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Curry passes to James. Curry, a screen on Durant. LeBron.
Guys, that's a superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. O'Neal sets the screen for James. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Back to LeBron. Good work defensively by KD.
But defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Giannis inside. Guarded by Curry. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Curry finds James. Curry, a screen on Durant. It's LeBron with the drive.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Pass to Durant. Here's Antetokounmpo. Garnett the pass to Chamberlain. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. SGA, that's a two-pointer. Top of the key jumper, no good. Wembanyama outside. Pass to LeBron. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Garnett kicks to SGA. KD against Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. Garnett, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Antetokounmpo against Curry. Lets it go with the 3. And that one is off. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Garnett, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Durant, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Chamberlain in at the power forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Durant. SGA's got 8 points.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
That's to Curry. The 3. Garnett grabs the board. Spurs leading by 10. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here is Durant. Shoots. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Curry against SGA. LeBron passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Floats it up for James. And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. James looking around. Curry against Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. And the turnover again by Boston. San Antonio leading by 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giannis. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Giannis against Curry. Pass to LeBron. Back to Curry. Over onto the Kumbo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. Offensive rebound. Garnett. Oh, the tenacity of KG.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
LeBron passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. Plenty of space. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Now here's Durant. Back to SGA. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Celtics trail by 14. Wembanyama passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Curry. Durant against Abdul-Jabbar. High post Chamberlain. Here's SGA. And Boston with the rebound.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
It's to Curry. And here is James. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Durant from outside the arc. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Wembanyama passes to James. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Curry. Let's go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Curry's got it back down to single digits for Boston. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis a screen on LeBron. Launches a three. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's San Antonio up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's James in at the 2-guard spot. And the basket by Curry.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Wembanyama against KD. And there's SGA on the assist from KD. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game. KD against LeBron. That's to Curry. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 13. Garnett kicks to SGA. Now Chamberlain. Now Kevin Durant. Just 5 to shoot. James with some nice D. Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Curry. Floats it up for James. Stolen by Durant. And Antetokounmpo inside. Curry meets him. SGA kicks to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Giannis. Out to KD. Clock at 2. Rebound Boston. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pass to James. Back to Curry. No one near him. And it's good off the back rim and in. Curry's got 20.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Kevin, back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. LeBron against Durant. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Curry wide open. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 assists now tonight. SGA kicks to KD. Back to SGA. Again, the miss by the Spurs. On offense, here are the Celtics. They've got an 8-0 run. O'Neal and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
For Boston, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
He doesn't get the second one. Spurs leading by 7. Durant down low. Guarded by Curry. KD can't get it to go. The shake. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Shooting for Boston, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from James. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Antetokounmpo finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is KD, defended by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. And there's SGA on the assist by KD. KD's got assist number 5 here tonight. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for San Antonio. He's been a major threat from... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Durant. Then it's Garnett. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Giannis in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
Here's LeBron. Point-blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Back to SGA. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 6 assists in the game.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Chamberlain. Spurs passing it around. Durant uses his size in close.
That one's about pure determination. There's the contact, and Kevin Durant says not having it. Goes right through it.
James, the bounce pass. Now Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Celtics trail by 8. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. It's James. And he does not hit. Durant. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Oh, what a finish.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Launches it, and there's the 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team, and it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
Team foul. Shooting for Boston.
Shoot two.
Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And both free throws good for Curry. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Curry fires. That one is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And here's Chamberlain. Now SGA. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Curry. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Wow, hammering it in.
Assistant.
Well, give Steph Curry some props for triggering that break. He makes a great defensive play, and it leads to an easy opportunity.
Now Durant lets loose a 3. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks the layup in.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
Stephen Curry, no problem with the wide-open J.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. So here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi Leonard out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Now here's Durant. Outside Curry. James, right side. 13 feet out. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Pass to Leonard. Back to SGA. Uncovered. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry. James outside. No good on the triple. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Here's Leonard. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
O'Neal passes to James. Shoots over SGA. The shot by James, no good. Leonard on the wing. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
James passes to Curry. James, a screen on Leonard. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Leonard. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 5. James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here is James. Screen by O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Durant finds James, looking to win the run. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brand. Here's Leonard. Let's go with a 3. James with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he lobs it up. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to SGA. Durant against Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Brand. With the clock winding down, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
Yeah, elevating his teammates with passes like this. LeBron is all about making his guys better.
1:11 left to play in the first. Outside Curry. Out left to the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, wow. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so James will bring it up for San Antonio. It's a three-point game. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Puts it up from 12. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside, SGA. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by James. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
On the wing, Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Clippers on top. They lead by a bucket. Don't go away. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it is tough to lose when you get that many more chances to score.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Chamberlain. 11 feet out. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
James against Antetokounmpo. James passes to Durant. Screen by O'Neal. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Victor Wembanyama, 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Curry. No one near him. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Curry's got 5 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Leonard.
Wow, with some power! Wow, going to the top floor.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
James passes to Curry. Back to James. The floater. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Leonard. Back to SGA for 3. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Curry splashes it in.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Now here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Curry. He gets it in there.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard against Curry. He had his back to the basket for over 5 seconds. That'll be a turnover. The Clippers lead by 7. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to SGA. The rebound by the Spurs. Now here's Curry. Give him 8. James finds Curry. Back to James. James, a freight train coming.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
55 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Gilgeous-Alexander against James, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by SGA. Spurs trail by 5. Durant with it, still without a bucket. Puts the move on. James inside. Antetokounmpo's there. The shot by James, no good.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And they pick up 2.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Here's Durant. Good D by Wembanyama. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Wembanyama's got 5 points. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. We'll be right back after this word. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Pass to Leonard. Here's Antetokounmpo. The 3 from Wembanyama. Up again. Oh, the foul by Giannis.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
James passes to Curry. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Curry finds James. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball.
LA ball.
And here's Wembanyama. 7 points in the game. It's stolen by James. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Curry. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Goes up on the wing. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
James outside. Curry looking it over. 5 to shoot. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry, the 3-ball. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Leonard outside from downtown. Rebound by San Antonio. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Throws it up high. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to SGA. Now Leonard, guarded by Durant. They set the pick. Leonard passes to Chamberlain. The layup misses. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard defending. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Here's James. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
No good on the second free throw. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard for 3. Drops in the 3. Leonard's got 12 points in the game. Durant against Wembanyama. Now Durant. No points yet. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for the Clippers, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the center. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Clippers lead by 7. Here's SGA. Pass to Leonard. Shoots. And SGA, the bucket, on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 6 assists now in the game. James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Curry from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks it from distance. And it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
The Spurs call time. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to San Antonio's coach address his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
the Spurs start out with the ball. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Embiid, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with James. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. And that one is good. Leonard's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Spurs.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner. But we'll just have to see.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw drops for Embiid.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
It's stolen by SGA. James, a screen on Leonard. James right side. Shoots over KD. LeBron can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Durant. Drains it from 17 feet out.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
SGA passes to James. SGA has screen on Leonard. Down low, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Spurs. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from KD. Pass to Leonard. The three from KD. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. James, a screen on Wembanyama. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Wembanyama passes to KD. Outside Leonard from past the arc. Giannis grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The shot by Chamberlain, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Now here's Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. LeBron passes to Embiid. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Outside Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Durant. Here's the three. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
A shot by Shaq. No good. Charlotte trailing. Giannis kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Always producing results. Gilgeous-Alexander has proven to be such a reliable scorer. Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is LeBron. Scoreless thus far. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A miss that time. Would have put him up. At the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
On the court for the Hornets, Chamberlain is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giannis in at the 3, the small forward. And here's SGA following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Durant for 3. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from LeBron. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to James. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Leonard from downtown. Flings it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
James in the post. Working on Abdul-Jabbar. That one goes in. Chamberlain got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Durant wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A shot by LeBron. No good. San Antonio leading by 3. Leonard the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Wembanyama. Leonard on the wing. O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. O'Neal showing no mercy.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Wide open. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to KD. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 assists tonight. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Giannis kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to LeBron. 6 to shoot. They need this. San Antonio with the rebound. Shaq's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for Bob. A catch and the flush. O'Neal.
about the force with which the Diesel plays? Shaq on attack.
Pass to LeBron. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And it's 8 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Durant, no good. Hornets trail by 7. James with it. Leonard picks him up. The shot's good from LeBron.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Still without a basket. For 3, Durant. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Pass to SGA. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Now it's just a 3-point Spurs lead and a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's San Antonio. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Abdul-Jabbar is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Durant. And it's Wembanyama in at the point. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Giannis. No scoring in this one. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And arguably the game's most versatile defender, Leonard can legitimately guard 1 through 5.
Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Embiid. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to KD. And that one hits back iron. The Hornets trail. For the lead, Embiid wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Embiid's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Wembanyama passes to Durant. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's KD. The 17-footer goes down. Durant's got 14 points.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
From deep, James. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Leonard. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. SGA defending. O'Neal. O'Neal, something else inside.
Wow. It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
James looking around. Such a wide open look. And 12 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Durant finds Leonard. Durant sets a screen for Leonard. Clock at 6. For the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. LeBron passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Nobody near Leonard. From outside, off the mark. James with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Spurs with the lead. And stolen by James for the lead. That shot is off. Some solid defense there from KD. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Hornets with possession here. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to James. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And again, the Hornets missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Leonard, the pass to Durant. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 1-point game. Back to SGA. Outside, James. For the lead. Another miss by LeBron. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. Now Leonard. 8 points for him. To stop the drought. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs lead by 1. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Charlotte, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with LeBron James. Then there's Chamberlain, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Embiid in at the 4 slot. Back to LeBron, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs leading by 3. Durant with it. A 3 from Leonard. Jackson coming off the assist from KD.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Pass to Embiid. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Here's San Antonio now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, KD. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Timeout, Spurs. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to San Antonio's coach address his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
It's James. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. O'Neal there for the rebound. Spurs leading by 6. Outside Durant. Leonard fires. And hit the 3. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Hornets. It's tipped and stolen by Leonard. Durant against Giannis. Ooh, Durant with a strong finish inside.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is off.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
O'Neal a screen on LeBron. Leonard. Layup, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
With the step back. Off the glass.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
1:32 left in the game. Here's Leonard. Leonard battling for 2.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Now Embiid. And it's sent back by KD. Now Leonard. Leonard down the lane. Yep, that goes down.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
And Leonard no good on that one. Hornets trail by 10. Here's Embiid. One-handed.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Now Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Got it to go off the glass.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Howie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank
Spurs start out with the ball. Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Kevin Durant. Also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. Here's Mutombo. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. From deep. The rebound by the Spurs.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Spurs. Wembanyama, pass to SGA. Here's Mutombo. San Antonio moving the ball around. James against Antetokounmpo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard, good.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Pass to James. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Durant. Screen by O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now, here is James. Back to SGA. Here's Mutombo. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Chamberlain. And here's Leonard, all alone. He squares up and sinks it. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get covered. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the Spurs with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside Durant. A minute 37 left now in the first quarter. Good on the bucket.
Way too strong down low. O'Neal, a dominant force near the basket.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. San Antonio leading. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Oh, got that one up quick. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Wembanyama. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. SGA passes to James. Knocks down the step-back Jay.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. 24 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Right side Durant. 20 feet out.
Great effort by Wemby defensively.
And no good, trying to use the glass. James finds SGA. Back to James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. San Antonio on top. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
LeBron James out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Chamberlain. He's scoreless, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
San Antonio ball.
San Antonio leading. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Free throw is good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option. He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
Here's Mutombo. James outside. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from James.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Back to SGA. Here's the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Durant. The 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
On the wing, SGA. Antetokounmpo covering from deep. Wembanyama. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Durant, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Durant. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
James outside. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
San Antonio ball.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Leonard outside. Takes a 3. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. They need this. And it's good on the lay-in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Not too many defenders are blocking Kareem inside. One, he's too big, he's too powerful, and he's too skilled.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to James. A minute 20 left in the second period. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to James. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis end to end.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor, covering up so much ground with those long strides.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by O'Neal. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
30 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. For 3, Durant. That one's off. He's 1 for 6. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now James. He's covered by O'Neal. Now here's SGA. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Against length. Good job trying to fade away, but it is a low probability shot.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. San Antonio on top, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Chamberlain in at the power forward position. Now here's James. Over Antetokounmpo. Shot's good by James. James has got 6 points.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. Can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Durant for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. And the Spurs lead by 3. James deciding where to go with it. Right side, Wembanyama. It's deflected.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Here's Chamberlain. Still no points. Pass to Durant from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. SGA with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. And the 3 off target. San Antonio leading by 3. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Leonard. Plenty of space. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Oh, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Antetokounmpo against James. Pass to SGA. Six on the shot clock. Wembanyama screen. O'Neal pulls it in.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Antetokounmpo to pass to Leonard. Rebound by San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. San Antonio needs to get off a shot to stop the drought. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Spurs lead by 5. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo.
You know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Good on both.
You know, Shaq is a nightly double-double threat and a behemoth in the paint. Really a powerful, powerful force.
Now, here is James. He has 6. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Leonard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
He was so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Now here's Leonard. 12 points for him. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. 1:21 left in the 3rd quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. San Antonio moving the ball around. And that one's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Durant. This one for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds in the game. Durant finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Durant. 4-3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Now, here is James. 6 points for him. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the lob. Poke loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mutombo. He's covered by O'Neal. Outside, SGA. The shot off that time. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Shot clock at 6. Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it down.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
To the middle. Durant, pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Durant. Antetokounmpo outside. Screen by O'Neal. Antetokounmpo inside. James is there.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
Pass to James. Back to SGA. Pulls up on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Chamberlain. Now Leonard. Down low. Tipped. James with a steal. SGA looking around. Here's Mutombo. Pass to SGA to tie it up. Rebound by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side Durant. Back to Antetokounmpo. Left side Durant. Leonard! And yes, sir! It's the wide open James.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
SGA against Leonard. Now here's SGA. Guarded closely. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Durant. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wembanyama. Now Leonard. SGA with a steal. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now James. Now Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 5. And he gets it from 15.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
The Spurs call time. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we've just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Leonard against SGA. The 17-footer, and there it is!
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
1:15 left in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo. James rips down the board. And James has got the ball here for San Antonio. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Outside Wembanyama. Now SGA. Outside Wembanyama. From deep 3-point land. Ooh, the shot misses. Now Durant. From deep. James rips down the board.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. Couldn't tie it up.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
James inside. Antetokounmpo covering. Buries it!
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.